Hi, everybody. This is Jessica, the Enneagram Life Coach, and this series we're doing is on how every type is difficult to be in a relationship with. And so today we're going to talk about type 3. We've already covered in previous videos 1 and 2, and we will do all 9 types by the end of this video series. And when we talk about each type, keep in mind that you don't have to be a 3 to be in 3 space. The Enneagram is a human behavior model. And while we do all act out of our core number and core type in a dominant way, we also drift into the numbers to our left and to our right, which are called our wings, or the paths that our line connects to in the Enneagram symbol. Okay, so type threes. My word for 3 is adapting achievers. And, they're always seeking the next success, the next victory, the next win. Threes are image types, which means they are concerned about how others see them. And, people who aren't threes don't realize how much threes are playing to a crowd. Okay, the world of a 3 is always playing to whose eyes are on me and how are they perceiving me, and especially important people, or the people that the 3 is working harder or hardest to impress. That can be certain friends or your partner or your parents or certain specific people. So what's happening in the world of a 3 is because they get so locked into their performance, the first problem is in a relationship, they can be workaholics. Everything can be about prioritizing goals and career advancement or success. And even a stay-at-home mom can be a 3. Okay, you don't have to be in the corporate world to be a 3. You can try to be the best stay-at-home mom. And there's nothing wrong with trying to be the best for every other type. But when it comes to a 3, they can overplay that card, right? They are trying too hard to be the best at everything all the time. And that can get in the way of actual relationships. So the next issue, number 2, with type 3 is they can feel really emotionally empty or vacant. Meaning it can be really hard for somebody to have a heart-to-heart connection with a type 3 because they kind of feel like a polished facade. They can feel fake and like there's nothing under the hood because they're putting so much effort into their successes and their business deals and how great they are of a baker and how their children are getting such good grades, and oh, look how nice my house is, and look how for a male 3 it might be something about his athleticism or his how he's doing at work or how much money he has. But it can really feel like when you're in a relationship to 3, you can feel like you're a pawn to help boost their image. It can feel like you're their arm candy, or you're their like sugar mama, or you're like the person that, like, you're what they're using to make themselves look better. Like you're like a tool to them. And it can feel like they don't even care about you as a person. They just want others to see you with them because that makes them look good, or that's the image they're trying to project. The third challenge is just this whole idea of constantly curating an image for the eyes of other. That vanity or that deceit. If I am who people think I am what people see of me on the outside. The look of success can become far more important than actual success. So often to a 3, as long as everybody thinks I'm in a great relationship, I'm in a great relationship. Doesn't matter if actually I'm not in a great relationship. Or as long as everybody thinks I'm really good at my job and sees me as successful, it doesn't matter if I hate every single minute being here. Every hour of every day I am completely miserable. As long as they see me here and I look good, that's all that matters. And they will, what I mean by that is they will even be untrue to themselves for the sake of how other people see them. So this creating an image at all times and feeling like for their partner, it can feel like all of the family's energy or all of the friendship energy or all of the energy in general is going towards this image rather than towards anything of real substance. As long as they think we're good at this, then good enough. The fourth thing that's hard with threes is they can really hide vulnerability. And similar to how twos do it, what they're doing there is it kind of feels like if they show their mistakes or their fears or their flaws, then they're not going to be lovable. So they just glaze over them or polish them or ignore them or hide them. And, you know, people can sense that. People can sense that. And a certain other type, like sixes, certain types who are looking for, let's see, there are some types that are wired to smell out fakeness, and they can smell this in the threes pretty easily. It's interesting to see a three who thinks she's pulling the wool over everyone's eyes, but actually everyone can see it but her. That happens a lot. And we still love her. That's the other thing. You know, the irony in all of this is the three is creating this image so that people like her and love her and accept her. And a lot of times she doesn't realize people near her see right through that image. She's not fooling anyone but herself. And they still love her. Because other people don't only love one another based on image. That's a false narrative that threes live in, but it's not actually true. The people who love you really love you despite your masking all the time. And a lot of times they can see your mask. And the last thing is this competition. You know, threes can lean so hard into competition because they want to be the best, look the best, perform the best. And they can get so cutthroat in their competitiveness that people in relationship with them can often feel like the three is just trying to outperform them or outcompete them. And it is a strange feeling when you are in a relationship with somebody who's a type three and you think you're close friends or close family or a close partner, and then you realize they're like competing against you, not in a loving way. It's bizarre to the rest of us. Again, it's stemming from that need to be seen as lovable, but not everybody sees everything as a competition. That's really a phenomenon that lives in three world that the rest of us don't really do. So it's helpful when threes can be more collaborative, especially with their partners and friends and family and coworkers, rather than just trying to clobber everybody and come out victorious. Not helpful for relationships, right? Okay, thank you so much for watching these videos. If you are enjoying them, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video where we talk about type 4.